Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down here for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
They tackle him about the 14. They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Breaks the tackle, now he's got room to run. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Interesting call. Showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Allen. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fighting him off.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? And he laid the hit stick on him there.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's looking deep here. Caught near the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The offense sets up with a first and goal. Heading to the outside, it's Allen. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Gators offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
When he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. Second and long for this offense after the sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Sellers. Trying to create outside the pocket now. defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense going with the hurry up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Around the end, it's Bennett. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd and goal for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Down he goes. A sack. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Quick throw, testing the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's caught. It's Allen. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call hit.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete because he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
This will likely be the last play of the half. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Florida offense retakes the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Quick, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Back to throw. It's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Fighting off the defender. And the ball on the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. Unleashes the stiff arm. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that way. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No huddle here for the offense.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football.
And he lost it to the end zone. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Kentucky. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass ball is incomplete. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Brought down after a short return. What? The interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. And the sophomore making an impact play. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
Cricket.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Okay, ready?
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here.
Griffin.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Launching it. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looks over the middle and that's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th.
Here we go.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Wildcats.